a teaching on extraterrestrials. Do they exist? And does the Bible talk about it? The reason I'm doing this teaching is there was some teaching being done on YouTube saying that there's an agenda to out aliens to the world, to reveal them to the whole world and let everybody know that we're not alone in the universe. And in so doing, someone had said to the individual that wants to do this, reveal these aliens to the world, you know what this would do to the religions of the world if you were to reveal to the world that there are alien beings out there. It would destroy the religions of the world. Well, this individual said, good, let's do it. But I just want you to know that the Bible speaks of aliens and that they will come down to this earth and they will appear unto men. So if an alien spacecraft landed in Times Square and outwalked these alien beings with a representative from our government, from the Air Force, Army, Navy, and Marines, and the Coast Guard, saying, hey, we want to out these beings to you. They've been here, they've been visiting us, and we want to reveal them to the world, it would do nothing to the Bible. It would not stop the faith of any Christian for aliens to be revealed on this planet. So I want to show you that proof in the Bible that the Bible speaks of what we call aliens or extraterrestrial beings. Extraterrestrial meaning of or from outside the earth or its intelligence. A hypothetical or fictional being from outer space. So extraterrestrials like the ET, if one was to come here and they revealed him, wouldn't do nothing to the Bible, I'm going to show you. Or an alien, which means belonging to a foreign country or nation, or not a naturalized citizen of the country where they live. So we have some beings here living that are mixed with humans on this earth. That's what we call aliens. They're not naturalized from here, but they live here. Okay? So, and extraterrestrials, they come from outer space, right? They didn't originate from here. So, in the book of Genesis, I want to show you, it talks about extraterrestrials and aliens in the Bible. So, if this happened, or when this happened, because there's a movie being made to reveal to the world these alien beings to prove that they exist. And do I believe they exist? I do, because the Bible says so. All right, in Genesis chapter 6 and verse 1, it says, and it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. Unto who? The men. They began to multiply on the face of the earth. That the sons of God, who are the sons of God? They are the angels. Even in the book of Job, the Bible said there was a day when the sons of God came before the Lord and presented themselves, and Satan came among them. The sons of God in the Bible are the angels, right? So it was a day the sons of God, it said in verse 2, saw the daughters of men. And I'm a man, another man that's men, and we got daughters. So the sons of God, the angels, or the messengers of the supernatural beings in heaven, saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, they looked good, right? And they took them wives of all which they chose. That lets me know that angels, whether they be male in appearance or female in appearance, because there are female angels, and it's in the Bible. In Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 9, there was these two women that came with the wind in their wings, for they had wings like a stork, and they picked up an ephah or a bushel out of the earth and took it to the land of Shinar, where it had a place prepared for it there, but it addressed two women, or two supernatural women beings, right? And also, like I said, men, they have male and female parts that work. And also, angels, supernatural beings, their DNA can mix with human DNA and make children. Because it says, they saw they were fair and they took unto them wives of all which they chose. Now, they were not supposed to do this. They were not supposed to leave their first estate, which was heaven. They'd come down to the earth, do the Lord's will, and go back. They could not come down here and mingle with us. That was against the Lord's will for them to do that. That's why a third of the host of heaven fell, right? Because they did things that were contrary to what the Lord had told them. So these beings have male and female parts. Their DNA can mix with ours, and they have mixed with us. And let me read on. It says this. Verse 3 says, "The Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. Verse 4 of Genesis chapter 6. "There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that," listen to what they're saying. "There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men." In other words, he's saying there were giants in the land in those days, and after the sons of God came into the daughters of men, there were giants in the land too. It says, "Came into the daughters of men, and they bare children to them." I told you, they got reproductive organs. They work. Their DNA will mix with ours, and this is in the Bible. I don't know if you ever knew this was in the Bible, but it's in the Bible. It says, "The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown." So, this agenda to out alien beings to the world will do nothing to Christianity, because the Bible tells us that these supernatural beings, they exist, and that they have sexual organs, and they work, and that they came down into the earth, and they mingle with us. So that means some point in Genesis, even before the flood, there were a mixed breed of humans and supernatural beings on earth, almost like when we was in high school. And they taught us about Zeus and Achilles and all these mythological beings, right? That was like, oh, it's just make-believe. No, in that realm it is, but do supernatural beings exist outside of this earth? Extraterrestrials, they would come? Yes, they do. Who are they? According to the Bible, they are the fallen ones. They are the supernatural beings who left their first estate and did things that they were not supposed to do. And now they're in what we call a fallen state. And so they had children. So therefore you had what we call aliens, alien beings. It says belong to a foreign country or nation, because a part of them was from the supernatural realm. And we understand through the Bible that these fallen angels can be physical, you can see them, or they can be in spirit form. They can also morph their appearance. That's why the Bible tells us to be careful to entertain angels, entertain strangers. Be careful to entertain strangers. For some of you have entertained angels unaware. Why? Because they can morph. They can change their appearance. They can change their size. In one man, and when people have referenced seeing these supernatural creatures that are like 7 feet, 8 feet, 10 feet, 15, 20 feet tall. But yet when Jesus came to the earth, and he was talking to a man who was possessed with a supernatural being, because they can actually slip through this body, physical body, and enter into our spirits and abide there and take over our bodies. So when Jesus met a man who was possessed, Jesus said to the man, "What is your name?" And the demon or demonic that was, I guess, the leader of the ring that was in this man said, "Our name is Legion, for we are many." So it was many. If you refer to a legion, I think it's like 5,000 or 6,000 in a legion. But they were in this man. So how did that many supernatural beings and they cohabit a normal sized human being? Because they can morph, they can change size. Okay? Alright, this is part 1 of extraterrestrials in the Bible, and telling you that they exist, and if this agenda to reveal these supernatural beings, or half-breed beings, half-human, half supernatural, they reveal them to the earth, it will not hurt the Bible or your faith. Alright, go to the next video. Bye-bye.